So I look awful, I feel awful. I know that I need to recover now. So I see my gastroenterologist on Friday and I need to start doing feeds despite the infection in my tube in my nose. So I thought a lot about it and I'm going to try it because I know Richard wants it for me and I have to prove my trust to him. So I'm going to do it for myself so I don't end up in some hospital somewhere being refed. Like, I don't want that to happen for myself. I just don't want to be this way anymore, so I'm really going to try it. I think he really does want the best for me. I don't think he's doing this to hurt me. I think he wants to see me get better. It's just really hard. I mean, I've had an eating disorder since I was 10 years old, and I wish he would read the book I got for him so that he'd understand eating disorders better and that relapses will happen and that recovery is not for every day of your life 100%. I tried to explain that to him last night and he said I was being negative, but I don't think that I am. My therapist really wanted me to get into the Emily program so that I could keep going back, so that if I had relapses, I could go back there. I don't think it will ever be as bad as this relapse, because this relapse ended up having me go back into my eating disorder. It wasn't just a relapse. It was a relapse that had me end up back in the eating disorder. And those tend to happen with me. It ends up being a relapse that ends up with me being back in the eating disorder in a horrible way where I can't get back out of it. And then it goes on for a long time. So I'm going to work on trying to get back into some state of frame of mind and recovery. I just don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have like an ultimatum with my relationship. I don't know how that works, but if I don't get better, I don't think Richard is going to put up with it. So I have to choose one or the other. I never really had that with my first relationship with Steve. He supported me, but he didn't break up with me over the eating disorder. But Richard says that that's not caring about someone, because you can't sit there and watch them die. And there are other things I want really badly, more than the eating disorder, and I've lost so much to the eating disorder. So I can't let the eating disorder destroy my life like it's destroyed so much of my life so far. So I guess we'll see what happens, and see the other stressors in my life are what causes me to not eat: the control, the perfectionism, the chronic illness. There's so much sexual trauma, things like that. It's just really hard.